The scripture reading this morning is found on Pew Bible page 958. It's Matthew 5, verses 14 through 16. Matthew 5, verses 14 through 16, found on Pew Bible page 958. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. May the Lord bless the reading of his word.
I'd like to do the story today in the first person narrative. You know what that means? Right. So today, I am Peter. But before I go any further, I need to know, does this tunic make my belly look big?
My commercial name.
Hi, my name is Peter. I used to be called Cephas. But then I met a totally amazing person. His name was Jesus. And he changed my name to Peter. I was just fishing one day, doing what I do every day. That was my livelihood. And Jesus came walking up to me and simply said to me, "Peter, follow me." So compelling that I did. And for the next 3 years, I followed him around. I stayed with him nearly 24/7. I and 11 others of his closest friends that he had called spent 3 years with him, watching what he did, listening to the things that he taught. Now, there were a lot of other people who kind of hung around, but we were his closest friends. And I heard him say some very challenging and amazing things, and I saw him do some very miraculous things. And you would think that anybody who spent that much time with Jesus and followed that closely and really sincerely loved him would never mess up. And I'm sorry to tell you that I did. I did mess up. I messed up a lot. One of my problems was absolutely no lack of self-confidence. I can call it arrogance. Jesus was on the boat. He called for someone to come walking out on the water. "I'll do it." The way I went, I walked on the water right out to where he was. Thinking myself pretty cool, look what I'm doing. I started to look around to see if anybody was noticing, and all of a sudden I started to sink. See, I took my eyes off of him. My faith wasn't in what he was doing, it was in myself. And thankfully, Jesus didn't let me drown. He reached out and moved me back up. Jesus told me one time that before he died, that I would deny him 3 times. And I said, "Absolutely not, Lord. I will never deny. Even if they kill me, I will never deny." Probably not surprised to hear that he was right and I was wrong. I did deny him. One time, times. I wasn't even in that much peril or danger. One was a young girl there. What could she do? "Aren't you with Jesus?" "No!" I even cursed. Used the Lord's name in vain, denying that I even knew who he was. When Jesus told us that he was going to die, I said, "Never, Lord, never. I will never let them hurt you." How stupid. I didn't get it. I didn't One thing that I've learned through all this is that, first of all, no matter how closely I was walking to Jesus, no matter how sincere I was in wanting to follow Him, I still am but a human, a mortal, and prone to mess up. I saw Him with my own eyes. I heard His voice with my own ears. I saw Him do miraculous things, and yet I still could not stay true. Could not keep from denying. Messed up. I learned that my confidence is not to be in me, my determination. My confidence is in Him and only. The second thing I learned is that no matter how many times I messed up, He didn't give up on me. You realize what would have happened to me if He'd have just let me sink into the sea? I'd have drowned. He didn't give up on me. When I was boasting, Lord, Lord, though everybody denies You, I never will. He knew better. Instead, He gave me a chance to make it right. When He rose from the dead, He came back. And He came to me. And just as I had denied Him 3 times He said to me, Peter, do you love me? Yes, Lord, you know I do. Peter, do you love me? Yes, Lord. Peter, do you love me? Yes, Lord. It was His way of helping me to make amends with the 3 denials. He never gave up. Because of that, I'm able to take what my friend Matthew wrote and let my light shine before others and glorify Him. You see, that was a big thing. Gee, that's what Peter's doing. Hey, this is what Peter said. I've learned now that even though He still does great things, and He does them through us, that He is the one who deserves the glory. I let my light shine before others. I let them see my good works. But the reason is so they'll glorify Me. I'm thankful to have Him use us when we remember His body and His blood. And what we're going to do today for communion is something a little different.